The final month of autumn sees big weather shifts throughout. It's a warm November, mostly, disconcertingly warm. At times, coats were not even needed. But by the end, there was no leaving the house without a scarf, coat, hat, even to pop into the garden. There are still jobs to do out there. There's still activity. I tidy up. Bamboo canes are made redundant, now no plants need their support. Blank beds are covered with cardboard, protecting the soil from the cold. I harvest potatoes. I planted Christmas spuds late August, but the leaves dried and died, and I thought, never mind, an unsuccessful attempt, but then food. Out of my garden, in November. Joy, joy, joy. A reminder that it's always worth a punt on planting. I repot last year's amaryllis bulb. The amaryllis is travelling in the opposite direction of hibernation. Asleep all summer, out in autumn, dusting itself off, and ready, hopefully, to flower in winter. I am, once more, amazed at how much colour remains out there, even in mid-November. Has the colour kept because we're having such a mild autumn? Looking out, there's a salmon-coloured rose still flowering, with its ruby red hips adding a pop of colour. There's the enduring whites of the cosmos, the ever-stable workhorse of colour in our garden, the salvia, the volunteer amaranth popping out of the paving, retaining its ox-blood red colour that makes it so appealing. Even the green of the grass is vivid, adding to an aliveness. We've now also got the butter yellow of the winter jasmine, which is festive, and the ageing Acer is adding autumnal colours with burnished leaves. The focus of garden centres has now moved from plants to Christmas tree decorations. A suggestion may be to leave the garden alone to pass its winter in companionable silence, but it still pulls me. The bird feed needs replenishing, the compost bin needs turning, the tips of next spring's garlic are evocatively peeping through the soil. Just as the cold snap cracks its whip, I head north, where frost is prevalent. The ground is covered with iced leaves, a beautiful outline of white decorating the fallen fronds. Crispy grass, crunchy underfoot, pleasurable to walk upon. Another turn of the weather, signalling, segueing our journey into winter. Back home, the impact of sub-zero temperatures is seen. The world has a frosty filter, and colours fade. A tender leaf has a certain texture post-frost, an unravelling of its structure, like it's so relaxed it can't hold itself together. It lolls tiredly, exhausted by the impact of the cold, by the toll of the year. The freezing weather is doing the work of sweeping through the garden. It is resetting us for the next year, and with only 1 month more on the calendar, the allure of spring begins. Planting, growing, light levels increasing, seed catalogues depleting my money. But winter is still around the corner, resplendent in her long white cloak, coming to offer a reset, a rest. I remind myself not to wish the time away.